So LeeAnn goes, hey, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah. So Javier's following me. She pulls me into the bathroom at the stadium and she just goes, we're going to fuck. And I was like, hold on. In my head, I'm like, Javier's outside. Like, people need to use this. This is the only bathroom. And we have wild, crazy sex in this bathroom. And then get done and walk out. And Isla walks up to LeeAnn and goes, hey, Big J's having sex with Rachel. And LeeAnn goes, what? She goes, Big J and Rachel are having sex. And LeeAnn goes, how do you know that? She goes, Isla goes, they were just having sex in the bathroom. Javier was standing outside, he told me. The Permission to Party World Tour kicks off September 18th in Rockford, Illinois, the 19th in Milwaukee, the 20th in St. Paul, Minnesota, the 21st in Duluth, Minnesota, followed by Eugene, Oregon, September 28th. Avoid scalpers and go to Bert.com to get your lowest ticket price. So wait, what was that CMA's?
Like with Jelly, like the whole crew?
Yes.
It is a community, dude.
It's very bizarre. I always wondered, was country music always like that?
I'm Jewish from LA, brother. This is the first time I'm even understanding what the fuck country music is.
Man, it's a fun group to roll with. And
dude,
I got to be honest with you. You know, I love Jelly and we're close. Like partying with his band is just as fun. Like when Jelly doesn't show up and I just go out with them.
Yeah.
Like we did something together. I forget what we did. We did some, maybe it was like a show in the afternoon. I forget. But we go, his band's like, hey, we're going to go get lunch and have some beers. You want to come? Now, I mean, I'm just being real. But most of the time, if you're not going, I'm probably not going to go party with U.N., right?
Yeah, right.
But like I'll go, but I just was like, I've been spending time with them and I was like, yeah, I'll go get a cute couple beers with you guys. And then we just hung out and bullshitted. And they were telling me stories about the road. And I was like, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, cool. Let's watch the ICE protests. Is that what you're trying to? LA's burning, everybody.
LA's burning and we're talking about the CMA Fest.
Yeah. I don't even know what's going on in LA. I flew in yesterday and everyone's like.
People tell me too, it's like, you going to go out there? I'm like, I don't know. What do you want me to like play a 20-minute guitar solo?
Yeah, I do not. It's crazy. I got some texts last night from the big friends.
Yeah.
The big homies were like, yo.
Like who? Tell me.
You can guess. All the big homies. Like, yo, get the fuck out of LA. It's on fire.
Dude.
I know you and LeeAnn love it there. It's time to get it out of here. You know, no taxes. Come to Texas. Come to Nashville.
Wait, are we going to Nashville? I'm going to Nashville. I'm buying that. I got a couple of things I just bought a hotel in Todos Santos, Mexico, like near Cabo.
For real?
So like, yeah, dude, I'm buying this like retreat thing where it's like a 12-room hotel, Casa de Flores, and we're naming each room after our parents. So like the Bruno, the Mars, like I have two other partners. They run AEG, like we're Red Rocks, one of your buyers, like Strasbourg. And we're doing this hotel. So like my feed's all like Mexicans. Like what? I'm seeing all like my Nashville homies who don't, it's like, but like this hotel, we're doing these like retreats for like, we're going to build out this like songwriter retreats, yoga retreats. It's right on the ocean, right in Todos Santos near Cabo. I'm like, I can't, it's like, this is the biggest year of my life. And I'm like, I always wanted a beach. And I was singing the same thing. Like everyone's telling me, get the fuck. I almost moved back to LA. Then the fires burned.
Yeah.
And then this shit's going down.
Dude. And it's crazy right now. I mean, and you know what's crazy is like the places to live are through the roof because all those people were displaced.
Yeah.
So people are selling houses like for crazy prices.
And who's buying them?
It's got to be fucking
BlackRock or someone.
It's got to be the Chinese. The fucking Chinese, man. You can always blame the Chinese. That's an interesting thing about life. They've always. Can I tell you what? I texted someone. I've said this so many times. Genghis Khan killed 40 million people.
Yeah.
But he killed 40 million Asian people.
Yeah.
900 years ago. If he had never lived, you would have had 40 million Asian people. Do you know how many Asians there'd be right now?
Dude.
There'd be and there's a lot already, but add another 40 million times 18.
Yeah, and then he tried to he fucked his weight.
Dude, and then apparently if you have any red in your beard and you're Asian, you're related to Genghis Khan.
Well, it's like the same thing with Hitler, right? Like it wasn't just the Jews he killed. He killed everyone who wasn't.
A lot of jazz musicians.
Chill.
He didn't like it. Hitler, I hear Hitler just was like not a cool dude.
He was on meth. Have you seen those videos of him hopped up on meth at the Olympics?
No.
Can you
pull up Hitler meth Olympics?
Dude.
By the way, have you seen the Jacked Olympics where they're letting them use steroids?
Dude, I've heard about this and I want to tell me a little more because I don't understand.
This guy, okay.
Dude, look at Hitler. Hitler is yacked out of his mind.
That mustache is like, it is clearly a telltale sign that you're on meth because he's just over trimming it. He's like, no, this side's uneven. No, this side's uneven.
Go to the video. No, there's a video. It says Hitler on meth at Olympics.
This is Berlin. This is at the Olympics. When he watched Jesse Jackson run, not Jesse Jackson, Jesse Owens.
There it is. That one. Look at him.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Isn't that insane, dude?
He's listening to, what's the name of that band from Germany?
Du hast mich ole.
Rammstein. Apparently, Hitler was a huge fan of Charlie Chaplin's. And Charlie Chaplin did the movie The Dictator, where he just made fun of Hitler.
Yeah.
And it broke Hitler's heart.
No.
It's like, I can't, so ultimately, if Hitler lived now, he'd read comments and be like, oh, that's not what I'm saying.
Do you think Trump's pissed that Elon's just talking shit now?
That was a fun day.
What the fuck happened? Dude?
I have no idea. This world's melting.
I'm not on internet. Like, there's a problem when we're busy. Like, and I'm trying to be on internet less.
Yeah,
so I'm just like trying not to look at stuff so I can just keep my mind straight and just creating and stuff. But then then I watched the whole recap. It's like school children fighting over what I didn't even.
It's where did it all go wrong?
Look at it. Look at Chap.
Well, like they were buddies, right?
Right.
Like what happened?
That's what. And then he gave him the key. He gave him like the fucking key of the White House. You see that shit? It was all so weird, dude.
Man, I'm so glad I don't have Rogan's podcast because he has to watch all of that shit. He's got to watch all of that shit to talk about it and to be able to like go. And then I'm just sitting here going, what was it like working with Billy Strings?
Yeah, right.
Like, that's all I give a fuck about.
Dude,
Billy Strings is so good.
Billy Strings is amazing. He had a great, I'm kind of a champion for mental health and with the music scene. What a segue from Hitler to Trump. Jesus. Straight to Billy Strings.
Hey, we dodged the Titanic, and I'm really obsessed with the Titanic. Did you know? No, I'm just going through this Titanic phase. Did you know that the phrase "women and children first" was like not really isn't maritime law?
Yeah, and
it isn't like it's just a suggestion.
Yeah,
and it came from this ship that sunk off the coast of South Africa in like 1850. I forget the name of it, but apparently it was all the officers. All their women and children were on the boat. So they were like, yo, let's get our families on the boat. We'll jump in the water. So women and children first. Yeah. That's where it came from. And then all those dudes got eaten by sharks. Yeah. So women and children wasn't like a thing. It's like randomly happening in South Africa.
Oh my God.
These noble fucking, I was wondering when we were getting those fucking waters.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, but back to Billy Strings. It was
we could deep dive mental health. I'm in a fucking spiral.
What happened?
I'm always in a spiral.
I know, but you're working too much.
Man, it's amazing. The littlest thing, and I've said this in therapy, I'll identify that I know it's not something real. I'll identify. I'll say, this is going to spin me out, and I know this isn't real.
Right.
And next thing you know, I'll tell you exactly. This happened yesterday. I wake up and Isla just looks at me. We're in the same hotel room, and Isla goes, "The fuck's wrong with your face?" I was like, "What?" She goes, "You look fucked up. You look like your face is really big. Like this doesn't look good, Dad." And I went, "Okay." And so then I go into the bathroom, and then I do look bloated, but it's just like I have a head cold and I'm stuffed up. And then I noticed that like this hand feels tighter than this hand, and I slept on this arm, and I'm like. And then I'm numbness here.
Right.
So I'm like a little bit of a dead arm. And I was like, okay. I was like, hang on, let's calm down. We've had this happen before.
Right.
I've said this in therapy. We've had this happen before. We spun out. Everything turns out it's okay. You just slept on your arm weird.
Right.
Let's not lose our fucking minds about it. Let's not ruin our day about it. Let's just relax.
Yeah.
And man, I cannot bring it back. I watch it just take off and I'm grabbing at it and it just keeps going. And next thing you know, I'm like, all right, so it's 4:00 right now. I think time for a cocktail, maybe shut down the brain.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Booze shows up and Booze and a guitar. I was at the airport.
Guitar?
I was at the airport and there was a guitar there. And I was like, what the fuck's a guitar doing here? So I started singing joke songs to Isla and LeeAnn.
Yeah.
And I started realizing that I was breathing a lot because I was singing. And I was like, oh. And the booze kicked in.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh. But man, my mental health is a fucking shit show. I thought I was going to die this afternoon.
What happened?
I got too much IV and an NAD shot and a B12 shot to follow it.
I've been taking NAD too. It kind of gets me goofy, dude.
Yeah, I know. Your legs start hurting.
Yeah.
Your heart starts racing. You're like.
But like my question to you, Bert, is why do you feel like you still have to keep doing more?
I don't know. It's a great question. I don't know. I feel like I'm afraid to just hang it up.
Right. But this is the biggest this is like you're at the fucking top of the fucking mountain, bro.
I don't know. But like I go, well, what's like, I don't know. Don't you want to just keep digging to see how deep the hole gets?
I mean, I'm asking this because I'm the same way, bro.
Yeah.
I'm finally playing these fucking big ass festivals. I've put out the best record I ever put out. And the next week I'm in Nashville writing with fucking Post Malone's group, writing songs, putting myself in this crazy stress. Like I got to write a song in the morning and test myself because I'm fucking psychopath. Like I have to, now I want to produce the whole song and call people from Nashville I never called and like put all this over stress. And then that literally just happened for 5 days. And I come here like fucking Hitler at the fucking Olympics going like this, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. Yeah.
Why do we do that to ourselves? Because are we afraid?
I apologize if this sounds crass or rude to anyone listening. But there was a time where I didn't and I was a loser. Where there was a time, and you knew me then, where I just hung out at a house and I would shit on friends. Like, this show sucks. Why would we even fucking watch this show? That's a laugh track. Right. And I'd get drunk and I'd go to fucking Crunch and I'd make fun of people at Crunch in my head. And I'd be like, this guy's a fucking idiot. And these guys are fucking Dave Navarro. What's he doing in a hyperbaric chamber? Come on, man, just work out. And I was negative and I was not happy. And I probably, if you could have left a negative comment, I probably would have left a negative comment on Greta Thunberg protesting the Gaza Strip. I would have been like, go. Why aren't you going to prom? Or whatever the fuck these idiots that post. I would probably post negative shit. And then all of a sudden, when I got in control of my career and I started making things happen, I noticed I was happier. But I wasn't happier like, I just felt like, I don't know, I feel like I was the same happy that you see the greyhounds that see the rabbit and they just start sprinting for the rabbit, but they never really get it, but they love that fucking race.
The race.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when you put your shoulders down, you start being kind to everyone else. But we need to realize that we need to be kind to ourselves too.
Bro, if you heard how I talk to myself at times, you'd beat me up.
Like, how do you tell me?
I talk so mean to myself at times.
Me too, dude.
Like just fucking nasty.
Like you're not good enough.
Oh, well, okay. I'll give you a good one today. Oh, I had a good one today.
Hold on, first, give me a hug. I haven't seen you in so fucking long, dude. I love you, man. Come on, bro.
I love you too,
dude. It's been a minute, and like, I don't want you to feel this way because I'm feeling this way too, and I'm glad we're having this conversation. Yeah. I'd rather have this conversation than anything else because we need to figure this out because it's never going to go away, bro.
Well, here's the problem: is that I'm more than open, and I'm an open book. I've always been an open book. Vulnerability has been my brand. Is like always put it out on the table, and I think it's not the wisest thing. You look at I look at so many of my friends who don't tell you any of their emotions. Like, I'll just say a friend, but I just edit it out. Is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been with him where he's just like the way we're talking right now, he's talking.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man, I'm bad. I'm real bad this morning. I'd never heard about anxiety. before.
That person you're talking about goes hard like us.
Yeah. Choosing work boots used to mean sacrificing comfort or durability. If they felt good, they didn't last. And if they lasted, they wrecked your feet. Brunt Workwear finally ended that trade-off, designing boots that withstand the toughest jobs while feeling as comfortable as your favorite sneaker. You can take these on any job site you work on and feel like you are just hanging out on the court. Founder Eric Gerard grew up blue collar. He started Brunt after his friends in the trades encouraged him to start a workwear brand that was really built for them. That's why all Brunt products are named with the dudes he grew up with. This one's Marin. These might be the most comfortable boots on the planet. They also look good. If you want to look, if you're a phony like me and you want people to think you work for a living, you can throw on these boots and look like a real man. And they deliver performance on the job. Whether you need waterproof, safety toe, soft toe, pull on, lace up, they have got you covered. They're so confident that you're going to love these boots, that they're going to blow you away, that they even let you try them on the job risk-free. I am telling you right now, these are good-looking boots. You put a pair of jeans on with these, and you look like one of those dudes that reads but also can swing a hammer. You know what I'm talking about? These are the Marin soft toes. These Brunt boots are literally so comfortable out of the box. Most other boots require a significant time to break in. Not these boots. They are so comfortable. Brunt's just didn't make a durable work boot. They reinvented comfort for the hardest workers out there. So for a limited time, our listeners get $10 off at Brunt by using code Bertcast at checkout. Just head to bruntworkwear.com and use code Bertcast, and you're all set up. That's all you got to do. After you purchase, they're going to say, hey, where did you hear about us? Just please support our show and tell them that Bert sent you, that we sent you, Bertcast sent you. If you're running a business, you know that every time you miss a call, you are leaving money on the table. When every customer conversation matters, you need a phone system that keeps up and helps you stay connected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is why you need OpenPhone. OpenPhone is the #1 business phone system that streamlines and scales your customers' communications. It works through an app on your phone or computer, so no more carrying two phones or using a landline. Dude, two phones is so frustrating. With OpenPhone, your team can share one number and collaborate on customer calls and text like a shared inbox. That way, any teammate can pick up right where the last person left off, keeping response time faster than ever. Plus, say goodbye to voicemail. Their AI agent can be set up in minutes to handle calls after hours, answer questions, and capture leads so you never miss a customer. So whether you're a one-person operation drowning in calls and texts, or you have a large team that needs better collaboration tools, OpenPhone is an absolute no-brainer. See why over 60,000 businesses trust OpenPhone, including this business right here. That's right. We are a team of 15, and OpenPhone is our go-to. And trust me, as a guy who's gone through a lot of phones, I was carrying 3 around at one point. OpenPhone is offering my listeners 20% off your first 6 months at openphone.com/Bertcast. That's OpenPhone.com/Bertcast. And if you have existing numbers with another service, OpenPhone will port them over at no extra charge. OpenPhone, no missed calls, no missed customers. LeeAnn said to me yesterday, she said, God, what did she say? She said, I want you to wake up tomorrow and celebrate what a great person you are, what an amazing individual you are, and all the things that you've created and all the things you've created for other people. And I just want you to just celebrate life tomorrow. And I got up this morning and I was like, I feel like I'm farting a lot.
I'm bloated.
I was like, I'm going to turn on the sauna. And then I got in the sauna and I was like, God damn it, I can't get my phone to work in the sauna. And I got to watch all these casting reels. And then I have a meeting. And then they're like, Andy canceled. And I'm like, motherfucker. And everything starts falling apart.
Because I watch you, bro, and I worry about you. I think about you a lot. Like I consider you a friend. And I think you're happiest when you're on vacation with LeeAnn.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just not thinking. You're with your person. And it's like, we have to make that mind state in our business too, because like if we can't be happy, how are we going to make other people happy?
I'll tell you what fucked me up was taking time off.
Dude, this is the most time I've ever seen you take off.
But I'm not taking it off. I'm working every day. I'm working all day every day.
But not the road thing.
Not the road, but the road keeps me sane. And I said this to LeeAnn. We went to Hawaii. I went to do some shows in Hawaii, and I always said to LeeAnn, I'm much happier and healthier on the road. My lifestyle doesn't show up the way it does at home. Like at home, my lifestyle's like, I'm a nightmare. I drink whenever I go. I think it's like, what is 6:30? You know, like that's how my brain goes. Like I should have a drink. I mean, I've done good today. I got to work out tomorrow. My whole motto at home, and this is indicative of how unhealthy I am at home, is just do today better than you did yesterday. Mm-hmm. And that's how I look at it. But like I went to Hawaii with her. We got there. We worked out like twice, ate, shopped, did a show at like 9 at night, had like 4 beers, smoked a little bit of a joint, went back, woke up, felt great, went for a run, worked out, same thing. And she was like, and I was like, do you see that I'm healthier on the road? When I have a show, all my focus is on that show and thinking of material. But when I have nothing, like when I just have nothing, I'm not creative. No, I'm just sitting there going like, sunset's coming up. I have a drink at sunset.
I think it's because we don't know how to be comfortable being what other people do normally.
Dude, Patton Oswalt told me one time, and I'm saying this like a secret because it scared me.
Tell me a little quieter.
He goes, do you know what I love? Is to sit on my porch and just read. And I went, I go, you're saying that out loud? I go, that fucking terrifies me. Do you know how much
I'm having anxiety just thinking about that.
I'm thinking about making a drink right now just to get off of that fucking concept.
Yeah, dude.
My wife just goes, I just got my magazines. I'm gonna go down by the pool and just flip through my magazines. And then she'll like dog ear a page so that she'll come back to it later. Yeah. I'm like, do you know how much anxiety a magazine gets me? They have no dexterity. Like they collapse everywhere. Sure. And like, I mean, Instagram is so much better than a fucking magazine. You just tits. Ice soldier, tits. Oh, I saw a guy blow his hand off today. I was like, "Wow, that's not in fucking Home and Garden."
That won't be in vogue.
God, man.
I got my first cover magazine, Relics magazine. They're putting me on the cover this month.
Yeah,
and like it was a cool moment. But then I had that moment, like when was the last time I ever read a fucking magazine? I'm like, damn, this would be cool for my mom. She's gonna like buy it at Barnes and Noble. Yeah. But like, I was thinking, like, when have I actually sat down with like a newspaper or a book, like Patton saying, and actually just like took some time? Because like how we take time, I don't know. But how I take time, I'll have a cocktail. I'll go to the bar and have a beer. I'll go buy or I'll go socialize. That's how I take time. So like, I'm trying to figure out how to keep us alive through sitting still. Because eventually we're going to have to learn how to sit still, Bert.
I don't think so. I think, I can't imagine. That's giving me anxiety now just thinking about sitting still is like, no.
Can I show you these lyrics I just wrote?
Yeah,
I wrote this song. Man, I've been writing been writing with like Post Malone's music, like his writers, and just getting into the Nashville game and how it's kind of like joke writing. Like set it and forget it, right?
I would love to go to a fucking retreat.
You should come to one of these with me. I know you're just too busy, but there's this here, the chorus. Carrying their weight for far too long on the crown that bears my head. Putting off the pain for all these years. At least that's what my mama says, or LeeAnn. How'd I go from getting good to getting too far gone? I'm the king of all the things I don't want. The king of fools.
Jesus.
You know that moment where you look yourself in the mirror and like, how did I get this anxiety? How did I get this thing? Like, we were having such a good time 2 weeks ago, but I forgot to look myself in the mirror. We got to start looking ourselves in the mirror and being comfortable. Like, this is who we are. Right, Bert?
Yeah.
One more hug.
Every time I hug, I realize how fat I am.
No, you're the man. But for real, we got to love ourselves, bro. Yeah. You know, it's hard to though, dude, because we're entertaining everyone every fucking day.
Yeah, I have horrible anxiety at the airport the other day, and the second I talk to a stranger, it goes away.
Because that's what's comfortable.
That's my fastball is trying to make a stranger laugh, and so I immediately, and then it shows back up.
Yeah,
I interact. I check my bags in. I make him laugh,
Does LeeAnn get pissed when you just like ruin date night?
No. I was wondering if they were pissed at me yesterday because I might have ruined breakfast, but not ruined it. But I just was quiet, and then I didn't feel good. I was okay, but I was rough at breakfast, and I was rough back at the hotel.
Yeah,
like just rough, just off. And then the second we walk up to the gate agent, I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" And both LeeAnn and Ada had to be like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then we go through TSA, and I get fucking mad love at TSA.
Yeah,
I bet I could bring a gun through there. And
they're like, Bertie!
Yeah, like it's like even like the black TSA people are kind of like, I know you. I know you.
They're dapping you up and shit.
Dude, I get fucking crazy love.
Do they get
TSA.
pissed though? So when we all pick who we're gonna fucking do our anxiety poking at.
Yeah.
And of course it's the family, right? I don't have family, so I don't. So like
LeeAnn gets it the most.
She gets it the most. Like what?
Yeah, Georgia and Isla never get it. Isla can get me out of it really easily. Georgia can get me out of it. LeeAnn gets it the most. I just kind of I don't know. It's like dumping my suitcase upside down on top of her.
Yeah.
And just being like, hey, I just want to show you what that looks like.
Right. I saw some video. You guys just got to a hotel. And it was a fucking disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Like what? Do you normally do that?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
We stayed in that hotel. We stayed in that hotel for a long time. It might have been Hawaii. It was Hawaii. And we were in there for like 7 days. And I don't let anyone clean the room. I don't let anyone into my room.
Really?
I don't let anyone in my room.
I want everyone cleaning it every single day. I'm so fucking American Psycho about that shit.
I am. I don't want anyone in my room. I don't want anyone near my room. And I liked my room to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I like to know where my stuff is. And LeeAnn gets into the room. I'm sure there have to be other people that do this. She opens. The first thing she does, she opens her suitcase, and then she takes out all her clothes and puts them in the drawers like she lives there. Like she puts them in the drawers and then puts her shoes in the closet and hangs clothes up and puts her like she's the person that has the Dob kit that hangs on the thing so all her stuff are displayed.
Oh my!
And I'm like, ugh. I pissed off Isla yesterday.
You got a cum sock on the
yesterday. I was like, I got out of the bathroom and LeeAnn, Isla, and I were in the same room, and I go, ugh. I go, Isla, you need a new toothbrush. And she went, what? I went, nothing. I feel like your toothbrush is old. She goes, Mom, did he use my fucking toothbrush? She's like, he probably used your toothbrush.
Have your kids ever seen your dick?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course. My kids' friends have seen my dick.
You seem like a guy who has a hog.
No. I'll tell you, this is the worst one. And it's like, it's not like I showed it to them like, yo, you guys want to see what a man looks like? Guys, listen, girls, you're getting old, you're 15. Just want to make sure you know what it's supposed to look like when it's hard, okay? If it doesn't look like this, you're not doing your job right.
Come to Uncle Bert's corner.
Hey, Daisy, I got a conversation I need to have with you. No, I got out of my, this is like perfect sitcom writing. I saw them pull polar plunge every morning. I don't know if polar plunge does anything anymore, but I still do it.
Yeah.
So I saw them polar plunge, and then, and I come out around the corner naked in my backyard, and I see Mac, my dog, sitting on the back porch, and I go, Mac! And as soon as I yell Mac, I hear roughly 9 high school female voices at a very low mutterance go, oh. They were all in the kitchen eating breakfast.
Just hog out?
And they're all eating breakfast, and I walk into my backyard naked and yell, Mac! And they all turn to look, and they all saw me naked out of the polar plunge. They were like, oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no,
You're always like kind of hog out when you're doing
I've always been, I'm a Speedo guy. Like if I go swimming at my house, I'm wearing a Speedo because you go the fastest in the water in a Speedo.
Right.
And I've always been.
You got big balls? Like what?
Not anymore. Not since testosterone.
Oh.
Now it's like a little pouch.
You need to tell me about testosterone because I think I need to start taking it.
It's the best.
I have no libido anymore.
Oh, for real?
It's like,
oh my God, you'd love testosterone.
Yeah, I need that. What helped me was that NAD is kind of giving me like a kind of a little bolster. Oh, hey, I'm.
Well, it's so funny. NAD, I do the patch too. I've done the patch, but I do the intermuscular.
Yeah, I'd never done that. I just take the pills.
Oh,
Come on, give me the hookup. Dude.
The intermuscular, when they give you a lot, you feel like you're dying. You're like today, my legs didn't work. They were cramping up. I felt like my neck collar was tight. I was like, I just can't. I got in the bed and I was like, I have to catch my breath. I was trying to eat something and I was catching my breath while I ate it. But it's funny because the people that are drawn the most to NAD, the drips and the intermusculars are intravenous drug users because they feel like they've taken too much of something. So they're like, and then they're like, okay, I'm going on the other side of it.
See, I never understood that with drugs. Like I don't take drugs to get to there.
Yeah.
I'll take toots to just go hang out with some friends, and then I know when to stop and go to bed.
Yeah.
You know? It's like people have this idea that we're just fucking ripping it up all the time. Like, we're working 3/4 the time. Can we have that 2 hours of steam that we could let off?
Dude, and it's like, when they see you on stage and you are measured, you know where you can party and where you can't party. And if your voice is still fucking working, I'd argue you're not going hard enough. I mean, that's the fucking point is like, and it was never someone, I mean this with respect to everyone, but it was never Rogan.
No.
It was never someone, it was always someone like, I always felt like they were like weird sniper comments.
They're always just negging you, you know?
And I was like, yo, man, I don't know. I get really weird about
that too.
About guys like us who have this public persona of partying and having a good time will realize we didn't get to where we are by accident. We aren't junkies who just got put. We're not industry plants. We earned our way there, and we earned our way there by getting our shit done at the right hours of the day, getting ourselves to the show sober, holding on to great relationships,
and
being
we
a
treat
great
everyone
guy.
Nicely.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You know who used to party his fucking dick off and still does a little bit? Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
But he's got his shit together.
Right.
He's got his shit together. Post Malone loves drinking cold beers.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis loves drinking cold beers
too.
And you're like, Jesus Christ, man. It just, I don't know. I always look at the people that don't drink and go, you should do more. You're a fucking loser. How am I doing this with all the booze I drink and you can't get more done? You should be running laps around me, motherfucker.
Right. I sold a song to Zach Brown and Snoop Dogg. It's coming out in July. And I had the same thing. Agent names like, oh, it's about time you just put your hat down. I was like, motherfucker, you've been wanting me to fail the whole time. And that's what I realized at that moment. Like, you wanted me to fail the whole time. And I was nice to you. I used to wish you happy birthday. I'm like, bitch, I see you now.
So there's people. This is really interesting.
That shit pisses me off. And that's like,
there's people. I have friends. I have a friend who enjoys reading negative stuff about me. And I couldn't wrap my head around it because I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy.
You don't even read the comments, you said.
I don't read mine, which I feel is a disservice to a fan.
You have millions of people hitting you up. Dude.
But it's like, it's also that I'm aware that, and by the way, so are the people that leave negative comments. They're aware that they do affect me.
Yeah.
That makes them happy to fuck my day up. I can't let you fuck my day up, so I just stay out of my comments. I stay out of my I have news alerts that block my name from showing up in my news feed. Even today, I guess I trashed, I said that Ohio was the best state of the union, and I got a lot of people were upset about it. And I was
they were?
Oh, yeah.
Over that?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. Everyone's got civic pride, but I think Ohio's the best. I just always thought Ohio was the best. So I'm looking through my news feed, and my picture of me shows up. And I'm like, ugh.
I stopped reading them, and I'm more happy than I've ever been.
Some guys read all of them.
I don't know how you do that, dude. It's like, then you're just in this echo chamber why you're doing this. Like, why are we doing this, Bert?
I'm doing
it. It makes us happy.
I'm doing it. I'm doing stand-up because same reason I cook. I like making other people happy. I like the transaction of me making someone smile. That makes me happy.
Me too.
And what it turns out, a negative comment is the exact opposite of the thing I was trying to do. So that makes me pretty sad.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
when I can't make you happy and I just make you angry, that is not what I was trying to do. That's like if you're trying to do it. If Oh my God, I can't stop. This is a great premise. If you got hired for the Make-A-Wish kids, and they said all they want to see you do is a skateboarding trick before he dies, and your skateboarding trick ends up killing the kid before he can see it, you'd be like, fuck, I didn't do my job right.
Yeah.
You ever get to the middle of the day and you need a little pick-me-up? You ever wish in the morning you could have a little inspiration with your coffee? Well, let me introduce you to Lucy. 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco-free. And their Lucy Breakers are nicotine pouches with an extra surprise, a little kick. Every pouch holds a little capsule that can be broken to release a little extra flavor. Mid Lucy, beginning Lucy, late Lucy, a little treat. A little extra hydration. Set yourself up with a subscription of Lucy and have it delivered straight to your door. They have got great flavors. Mint for when you're out on a date and you want to make out with a chick. Wintergreen for when you're in the office and you want to feel fresh. Mango for when you're on vacation. Apple ice for that sunset cocktail, little kick of nicotine. And espresso for taking a dump in the morning. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/Bertcast and use my promo code Bertcast to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind, but you will not. It is proven that nicotine is awesome. Lucy rocks. Again, that is lucy.co and use code Bertcast to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age. Every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. If you've been struggling with the heat and humidity of this summer like I have, then I have great news. Mando has just launched something that's going to take sweat control to the next level. Introducing the Mando Deodorant Plus Sweat Control Solid Stick. It's double protection. Finally, you get the odor control you love with Mando, plus powerful sweat control. This isn't your typical deodorant. It's clinical strength, 2 times better at controlling sweat than the standard. It controls both sweat and odor for 72 hours. And after just 12 hours, underarm sweat was reduced by 92%. This stuff works. Unlike other deodorants loaded with chemicals, Mando uses only premium ingredients like gentle mandelic acid to keep you fresh and dry. Dude, this summer's been kicking my ass. Right here. These are their deodorant wipes. These things are freaking awesome. You go pits, crotch, and I'm telling you, it's as good as a shower for me. Then you take this, the invisible cream deodorant, rub it all over. And by the way, their soap's awesome. And then hit yourself a little. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with solid stick deodorant, boom. Cream tube deodorant, boom. 2 free products of your choice. I would go with the mini body wash and deodorant wipes and free shipping. And as a special offer for our gifts, so that smells so good, I'm being distracted. That smells so good. As a special offer for our listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Just use code BERTCAST at shopmando.com. That's shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Mando's got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to delicious, long-lasting freshness. This smells, what color? Bourbon leather? Oh, it's good.
It's not just like you turn on the camera and you're Bert Kreischer. You're doing it at the bar. You're making friends with people at the fucking Hawaii resort, dude. It's not a fucking act.
Well, and the lady came up to me in Hawaii and she goes, like, she right in my personal space and like all the stuff that would really upset a celebrity, I think.
Yeah.
And she pretended not to know me, but then it turns out she knew me. It was a little bit of a song and dance, and I
hate that's my pet peeve. Like, stop. I know what you're doing here, and you're trying to nag me, like try to pretend like you're like this like Notre Dame type person.
Yeah.
And then they say, yeah. I'm like,
oh yeah. When the lady goes, I guess you're somebody, and I was like, nope. And she was like, well, I guess everyone knows who you are. I said, well, I grew up with these guys. And she was like, what? And by the way, we're at a resort.
Right, Bill?
And she goes, excuse me? And I said, I'm kidding. I'm a comedian. And she went, oh, okay. And like a big comedian? And I went, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I know a bunch of these people here, but I've been here 7 days, so I wouldn't stretch it. And then she was like, yeah, my son says he knows who you are. And I was like, oh yeah? She was like, yeah, we watched the Machine thing. And I was like, bitch, so you know who the fuck I am? I was like,
this is what drives me crazy. Like, yeah, you're the Jewish guy. You're the horror guy. I'm like, you already know who I am. Stop pretending.
Okay, let's do this. In comedy, you see a name on top of it and you go, oh, that's like when you see Netflix series, usually anything on Netflix is pretty fucking legit.
Yeah.
Any comedy special, it's been vetted. It's like, you're not going to get a lot of stinkers on Netflix. Who's that music? Chris
Stapleton, Tyler Childers. I just got the nod to go open for Tyler Childers and Chris Stapleton in Kentucky, dude. You have to come to this.
Where's it?
It's my manager's hometown.
When?
It's what, October? September
weekend?
It's chill.
That's right when I start my tour.
I want to go to Red Rocks. Can I go to Red Rocks?
Fuck yeah.
I'd love to hang out.
I got to still figure out Red Rocks.
Who's on? I heard Blanford on it.
Blanford might be on it, I think, and Joey Diaz.
Sick. You need some songs.
Hey, I kind of look at like, stand-up's fascinating because there's this big thing that happened, and I think maybe I had something to do with it, maybe consciously or subconsciously, of like big guest appearances, of like having big guests show up, like Jelly Roll coming out and singing a song.
We did.
Me and you do.
I mean, Jelly Roll's bigger than I am.
No, but I think there was something really cool to that, and it was fun. But now it's like Tom's got Redman opening his show, 50 Cent's closing Andrew Schultz's show.
Yeah,
and you're like, Jesus Christ, like, when did the comedy go? Like, does the fan care, or does the fan want to see the comedy?
I think the fan wants to see the comedy. I think the fan wants to see that you're getting, like, your friends are all supporting you. So it's not like you're flying these people in; they're in town.
Yeah.
But also, there is something to say about gang banging a bunch of sit-ins. I used to do festival sets where it'd have 13 people sit in, and it's just them. And then it's not your show. It's you're just trying to cater to everyone else. Like
the first song on your album is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that you put it first.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's kind of my jam. It's kind of like what I like the most of.
Did you listen to the record?
Yeah, of course.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Well, my first one I went to, I'll tell you how this is how my brain works. First thing I went to was Life is Easy.
Oh, and then, with Billy.
Yeah, and then I can't believe you sent me Tears in My Cocaine because I love that song.
I sent it to you because I was like,
I didn't listen to it when you sent it, or maybe I did, and that's why I liked it.
I sent it to you because I wrote it about our life, and I know you didn't really do cocaine, but it felt like the party, when we were continuing the party. I was like, that's how I texted. I'm like, hey Bert, I wrote this song with you in mind because we kind of have the same gene. We're not totally attached to the party, but it's still part of our lifestyle. And sometimes
you did send it to me.
We get sad. Yeah. What did my text message say? It was something.
It said,
because I was trying to send to Marcus.
It said, hey Bert, you used to be young and could read things without glasses. Wrote this ballad a few months ago and finally recorded it. Was thinking about our lifestyles being on the road so much. Disregard the cocaine talk in it. That's more about me. But the other stuff in it made me think about how hard it is to be on the road and still what we do to make people happy. Love you, buddy. Thinking about you. Hope well's in your world. Texting me on my birthday. I'm really good at replying. You've sent me 8 unresponded texts.
Yeah, I still text.
I miss you. Let's hang out more.
I know you're busy. I know, and I know you you don't text anybody.
Dude, I do.
I know
things.
that.
I was with the guys. I was partying the other night with the guys that bought Hooters, that are trying to rescue Hooters.
Yeah.
And I fucking grabbed this guy by the shirt and I was like, I want to be in. Count me in. Hooters
Hold on, who's trying to rescue Hooters?
Hooters fucking went bankrupt.
I know, but who is? Who's the guy who wants to be
Fieri
Batman?
and Robert Irvine were going to try to do it first and put together a group. These guys already rescued it. And I was like, you call me Monday morning. I'm in. I want to fucking rescue Hooters. I grew up in Florida. I went to the very first Hooters ever.
The best shrimp, buffalo shrimp.
Texted me like 5 times and I never replied. And then he's like, hey man, I thought you were enthusiastic about this. And I was like, I was like, can my wife? I go, LeeAnn, can you just text him? I'm so bad at replying to people.
Yeah.
And especially if you're someone I care about, I never reply.
Yeah.
That's why I said, I was saying to Joe, we're at dinner, and I said, what I love about ChatGPT or is that it can suggest a reply to like a text. So if they send you a text, ChatGPT gives you 3 options of like, no, not interested. No, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Or that would be great. Let's do it. And then he goes, you use that? And I go, ugh, if you're a celebrity, that's how I reply to you. And Joe looked at me and he goes, that's how you reply to me? And I went, not you. You're not a celebrity. And then he went, and I looked at Joe, and Joe looked at me like, bitch, I might be the most famous person you know. And I was like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I reply to him for real. But like, I don't reply to
My manager just taught me about ChatGPT. Dude, it's pretty amazing, dude.
I know.
It's kind of scary. Now, have you seen all those ChatGPT songs?
Timbaland just signed the first AI artist.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
No.
Timbaland just signed Kata. She is not a human. She is a brain that he will feed stuff into and will create. And I'm like,
holy shit. But he created the brain, right?
I think he got a company to create the brain.
But like, he's saying it's his beats. Like, don't you have to like kind of talk to it?
Think about this. He takes Aaliyah, fucking Missy Elliott. He takes all his artists and combines all their consciousness into one consciousness. How fucking awesome. I mean,
you think that's going to kill us? Like Terminator style?
I really hope so.
Do you think we're going to be too old? Do you think it's going to be our kids?
I think that's when racism will come back.
Racism?
People start saying fucked up racist stuff and go, just proving I'm not AI. No one would say that out loud, would they? But a human. Only a human.
Only a human.
I'm so human, I don't think we should use the same water fountains.
Dude, have you tried to put jokes into ChatGPT?
Oh, have you ever not...
What?
Buddy, I texted one morning, I went to breakfast with LeeAnn, and I went into ChatGPT and was like, what would Bert Kreischer say to his wife for breakfast? And it was almost like a magic trick. I was like, it was exactly what, oh my God, I had the craziest dream last night. I need pancakes.
No. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
And
Timbaland launches AI music company, Stage Zero, first artist, Tata.
So this is the picture of Tata. So like, what do you like? How does like AI even generate like what Tata would look like?
Oh, I don't know. Have you ever seen LeeAnn's sexy video that AI generated?
Let me see it.
I
mean, I don't no disrespect.
No, none taken. It doesn't look totally like her. So, and LeeAnn's like, it doesn't look like me. And I was like, I know, but in the right way. Like it doesn't look like you. Like they don't make you fatter. Like and she was like, no, I'm saying it doesn't look like me. I go, I know, but it's not like they're not doing you a disservice.
Right. Let me see.
Hang on. It's Vintage Lovers.
Vintage Lovers? That's the name of the app?
Vintage. Hold on. Where are they going?
God, I'm old now.
What?
I'm talking about apps like I'm like 100 years old. Do you like getting older, Bert?
Right now, I'm thinking 10 years, I'll be like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Holy shit.
That looks like Isla.
Oh my
I think LeeAnn should dye her hair fucking blonde.
Oh.
And so, yeah. So then I get into this deep. Let's get. Can we get some more ice up here? I get into this deep dive. What time do you need to be out of here by?
No, I got no time. You guys good?
I get into this deep dive. Will someone holler for Kyle? I go, okay. So what if I get into an AI relationship with that LeeAnn?
It's like Her.
It's her.
No, like the movie Her.
Oh yeah.
I'm obsessed with that movie.
So I text her at night before I go to bed and go, hey. So it's almost like, it's a little incestuous, but I go, hey, I'd love to have sex with you tomorrow, but if you wake up and have to go to workout class, which she really does, I'm going to be laying in bed. Why don't you send me a sexy video of you, And then that way, LeeAnn leaves. I go to the video and I was like, well, she left, but now I can do phone sex with LeeAnn. She recorded a video, which she would never do. LeeAnn's not going to there's no way.
What's up, King?
But I was like, is that cheating?
What, AI LeeAnn?
AI LeeAnn.
It's like Terminator, dude.
Jerk off to AI LeeAnn. Is Four Roses good?
That's good.
This is cool. It's almost like I'm at the DMV and you're like, here, go photocopy this for me.
You got fancy shit? You got anything fancy?
Is Four Roses good?
That's a nice bottle, yeah.
Is it good though?
Okay.
We gotta have something crazy good in here.
Yeah, something crazy would be sick. I mean,
go take a lap. Is anyone still here? Where's my wife?
Thanks for hanging, Bert. I know you're fucking burnt out.
No, I got an IV today. Thank God.
Yo, can you hook me up with that number?
IVs?
I got all day tomorrow. I'm just doing LeeAnn's pod tomorrow. But I want to get one.
Hey, Kyle.
Poor Kyle.
Can you call Nurse Greg and see if he can give Andy an IV when Andy's over here tomorrow? Awesome.
Thanks, big dog.
Of course, yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, I don't have anything. I'm waiting to see what he brings back. Have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. Guys, be ready when she needs it and get your first month of Blue Chew free. Great sex is literally just a few clicks away. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA, prepared and shipped directly to your door. And the best part, it's done all online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. I have a personal endorsement I'd like to share, but you may need to bleep it. Blue Chew, I just want to tell you how hard my dick was the other day. I mean, I literally was like, this is not real. I could put a nail into the wall with it. Give yourself that treat. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use promo code Bertcast. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code Bertcast. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we would like to thank you, Blue Chew, for sponsoring this podcast.
Okay, so go back to beating off to AI LeeAnn.
Like, it's not LeeAnn. So like I put her through this thing. It's called Glam. And it's like you get a picture of LeeAnn. And then it puts her in bathing suits and all these things, and it doesn't look exactly like her, but in an okay way, right?
Yeah.
And so you're like, and then she goes, I don't even look like that. And I go, but it's okay. It's still you. You can see you in it, right?
Right. Dude, I dated a girl. She made me take a BDSM test. You know, have you ever taken a BDSM test?
Pull it up.
Dude, pull up BDSM like test.net or something. And I thought I was a freak. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going to pass this thing. I'm going to pass it. I am the most vanilla ass sex dude.
Are you serious?
Ever, dude.
Select your language. No, let's go with Spanish. I really want to switch them up. No, I want to start anonymously. Pinky promise. I'm not a robot. I promise. Man, don't do that. I hate that. Make me under 40.
Yeah, you can put in 37. I'm 37 now. Oh, my God. It scares me.
Strictly heterosexual. Yes. Do not make me gay in this.
Dude, I want to see your test. Will you take this right now?
Take it right now.
Okay.
Show all questions.
It's like a long-ass test, Bert.
How long? We'll just take the first couple.
Here we go.
I like to be dominant, especially in the bedroom.
So absolutely disagree or agree?
Middle. I don't need to be dominant in any situation.
Well, that's cute.
I like pain. No, I don't like pain. Yeah. I prefer to make sexual decisions for my partner as this gives me more control. I would say give me high orange. I like forcing my partner into submission much more than I'd go ant bite red on that.
Ant bite red.
I would like to have sex with multiple people at the same time. Go just as red as the first one. Enjoy it when people watch me being naked or having sex. Still go red on that one. Get out of the green. Get out of the green.
You are.
I don't
100%.
like making sexual decisions. I prefer to make. I go to hardcore green on this.
Which one does that say?
I like LeeAnn making the decisions about sex. I'm willing to try anything once, even if I don't like it. I go green on that.
You're good.
Physically restricting my partner during sex is arousing. Let's go just spring green on that. I like to be totally helpless. That my tart is disposable. I don't know. It's never happened, but let's just go the first green on that. I think that sounds kind of cool.
Totally helpless, you're getting strapped up.
Yeah, I'd love that, but it's that's not going to happen.
No, but what do you want?
No, I can fight her back, dude. I'm stronger. I like having things. I have a thing for large age differences in social, economic encounters.
Sexual encounters.
I'm dyslexic as fuck. No, I don't like. LeeAnn's older than me, but no, I don't like that. I enjoy acting or playing like a pet animal. 0 on that. 0 on that. Being treated with little to no respect. 0 on that. Also, there's no reason why sex would have to happen in private spaces, isolated from outside the world.
Oh, so public sex. You like public sex?
I wish I couldn't. So, yes, yeah. Go, give me no, not that green, but yeah, that green. All right, how many more do we have? We're only 20% done. Jesus Christ. I find the romantic aspect in a relationship much more important than this. Yes, I agree with that 100%.
What, that you like romance. Relationship romance versus anal?
We're never doing anal. I would like to. Okay, why don't you just answer the rest of these for me, Pierce? You know me pretty well.
Okay, so Bert, you ever had a threesome?
No. Yeah. No.
Hold on, tell me what happened.
It did not go the right way.
Hold on, what? 2 girls, 2 guys?
No, 2 dudes.
2 dudes? Just all 3 dudes. It's like human centipede.
What do they call that? The devil's threesome? I think you just had gay sex. What's that from? No, I had I didn't have sex with them, but we had a threesome where everyone was kissing and fondling.
Like an orgy party?
No, it was less than that and it was more than I expected, but less than I wanted.
I went to a whorehouse in China with a few members of my band. I will not enclosed.
Really?
And we opened for Justin Bieber, and it was during his scandal. So Scooter Braun and them gave us the hookers. And it was at this nice hotel, and you go down to 00.
Really?
And it felt like Rush Hour 3. There was this Asian butler with a little mustache, and he went like this, and 20 women. I was so nervous. And also I'm naked with my bandmates. I'm naked with my bandmates in a jacuzzi, and one of my bandmates has such a hog, and just fucking going in the jacuzzi just like a fucking anaconda, and I'm just and my dick is so small. I'm this is the most embarrassing fucking moment of my life, dude. It was 4 a.m. and they're you'll have this one, and I came really quickly, and and then I still had 15 minutes left. And everyone else is doing their thing.
Oh, I'd be when I was 22 years old, I got involved with the Russian mafia.
I did, dude. I was so how many people you been with? And she's 7 people today. My legs are so tired. So I started rubbing her feet. I was
I should have showed up earlier. 7 people, huh?
I was podcasting this girl.
Oh my
she was,
God.
and then I saw a scorpion tattoo on her ankles. That means she's triad. I'm so do they treat you good?
Blink twice if you need help escaping.
The dot on the hand.
Oh my God.
It was the worst experience. I never did it again. But I got to do it, so I was tight.
I can't even go I can. I just went to a strip club the other day. But I went with me and Tommy went to a strip club, and I got out, and it's always comedy first with me and him. Always comedy first. So it's never about it really is never, it sounds crazy to say, but it's never about the sexual interaction. It's about making each other laugh.
Right.
And so, and it's if you go get a lap dance, it's what do you say when you come back? What's the joke? It's always about comedy. So I got a lap dance and I came back and I was ugh. And he goes, not good. And I go, too young. He goes, what? And I said, I haven't been around that young. It felt like a volleyball. I go, I need more like a basketball. I need some lines and some bumps. I need a mole. Yeah. And then he goes, that's a good bit. You should work on that.
What city was it?
Tampa, 2001 Space Odyssey. Shout out to those guys.
Dude.
They were so cool. They came in. They let us in with they gave us a little booth. It was a Monday night. So we just seen Raw.
Yeah.
So it was a Monday night. Tom's flight got canceled. We're like, yo, let's go. We'll have some drinks. And we had a great time. It was like, I mean, mostly we just paid for girls to sit back in the corner with us and just drink our booze.
Yeah. You ever go to those titty bars where strippers go to die?
Yeah.
Claremont Lounge in Atlanta where...
Fuck, I'm moving to Atlanta next week.
Dude, this girl Barbie, she's like 75 years old, and she fucking... I went to this place in central Pennsylvania. It was called like the Angry Beaver or something, and it was BYOB. And central Pennsylvania, it was pregnant women. It was like the show. It was just like part of the show.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think it's more fun when it's like kind of just getting crazy like that. You know what I'm saying?
We went to a strip club one time during the afternoon. In the afternoon, we were with our. By the way, I'm telling you a story that I'm not certain if it happened to me or if I just heard it so many times. But we went with our buddy Bob and our buddy Joel. No, this can't be right. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I love that homie's doing the fucking BDSM test for you while we're having this conversation.
Hang on. You just answer. Let's see if you're answering correctly. If I could make some money by selling porn to myself, I definitely would. You're right about that. I would. If I knew that I could just do jerking off every morning and then post it. All right, keep going. Let's see where I end up. And then we were watching the girl on stage. She was like a rougher woman, black, not the most beautiful woman. And all I know is the door opened and she goes, "Oh shit, it's my pizza." And she just got off stage.
Dude, I can't. I'm really not into strip clubs, to be honest. It's sad to me.
It wasn't for a very long time for me, and lately it's gotten to be like what's the matter? What are you laughing at?
I enjoy it when my partner plays or acts like a pet animal.
I actually don't. Yeah, I don't.
That's a girl this girl that made me take this test likes to be dragged like a dog.
Here's the thing: is like, if and when LeeAnn dies before me, and she will, I'm gonna outlive everybody.
Jesus.
I'm gonna outlive everyone. It's gonna piss everyone off. Everyone's gonna be like, he's still fucking alive. I wouldn't mind trying something crazy like that. They're like, can you put on cloppers and be a horse? Like, I don't know. What if that's your thing? Like, it's like, I never got into diving.
Person, you're a horse. Talk to me like a Dutchman.
Do you ever watch the Olympics and you're like biathlon? I never even tried that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what if I was great at it?
Dude, have you, talking about steroids in Olympics, have you Googled China's clit?
Hold on. The wrestler. Yes, I have.
It looks like a thumb, dude.
Yeah.
Steroids is wild.
That's anabolic steroids. That's anabolic. By the way, hang on. Can I tell you this? How fucking deep into wrestling I am these days.
I love wrestling.
I have a hard time hearing anything negative about China because I feel like the negativity we know about China was propaganded. Now, I don't know China. I never met China, but all I know is early China was actually beautiful. Joni, that early wrestler, she was gorgeous. She was gorgeous.
She was a fucking badass wrestler, dude.
And that's the one I remember. Now, I also remember the one that went to Celebrity Rehab.
I don't remember that one.
That's the one's clit we saw.
Oh, word.
But I know X-Pac. I my buddy dated her. Like, I knew a couple guys who dated her, and she was.
You know X-Pac?
Yeah, he's the sweetest guy in the world. Are we done?
What
All right,
about,
let me answer the last two.
Have you met?
I want to meet more like-minded, kinky people, and I'm willing to put that effort in. Nope. If a new awesome kink was launched, I would like to keep up to date. Yeah, sure. No, say no. Just gonna send you. We typically send 12 emails a day.
Oh, okay. You're vanilla, 96% vanilla like me, dude.
I'm 92% submissive.
Ooh, hot.
I'm 77%
experimentalist.
Switch. What the fuck is that?
Dude, you're 96% vanilla, Bert.
No, that looks like the results.
I think that's the results. You're 9% pet.
Yeah. I'm 0% prey, 0% non-monogamistic.
What's a masochist?
It's a guy like with a lot of masks. I don't know what a masochist is.
Oh, this is cute. Means you love LeeAnn.
What's a brat farmer?
What's a brat farmer? Brat tamer. You're a brat tamer. 15%. That's pretty
A
heavy.
rope bunny. I'm going to turn LeeAnn into a rope bunny tonight. No, but I mean, I was raised to be submissive, like in all sexual encounters. I really think my submissiveness is not my personality. I think it's my not nature, it's nurture.
Look at what brat tamer is. Brat tamers are inoffensive dominants who enjoy handling bratty submissive. Dude, who made these fucking comments?
It's crazy. Like, because when I started having sex with chicks, let me take that back. Like, when I know when I was, I don't know what I was like, because I never had sex with anyone until I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't like, I was raised in that if you try to do something, a girl says no, then that's off limits.
Mm-hmm.
So if you tried to get into a girl's shirt and she said no, then you were like, then you were like, okay, we're just kissing. Yeah. And then that I understood that to mean maybe next time.
When did LeeAnn start putting like a finger in your ass?
Never has, never will. LeeAnn, as predictable as I had just assumed certain people are, you can say that about redneck chicks.
How long did it take for you to like be comfortable coming inside her?
Oh, the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't like, oh, this is so weird. No, I came at people.
Holy fuck, Bert.
I'm going to pass out right now. I'm going to pass out. I'm going to pass out. Oh, my God. I almost just passed out.
You're crying.
I almost passed out. Oh, my God. That hadn't happened in a while. No, I come to people. No, I'm not gay. I'm just a vanilla. I just never got.
I'm not gay. I'm just vanilla.
I just was like, I don't know. I was so afraid of like, I always thought it was cool that a chick let you touch her. So I was like, as long as that, I felt like that was a privilege. So it wasn't my right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine the rejection of a woman not wanting you or being like, get off me. Or like, even like, that would be crippling for me. I would be devastated.
Remember the first times I was hooking up with someone, they called me Andy Fatso. And it broke my fucking heart. And I was sad. And I came really quickly. And it was just like, I just like got in my head. And it took me years to like even flirt with people. Because this girl was just so mean to me.
Oh.
You know that feeling? Like, I don't.
How does the world create mean people? Like, how do we get rid of mean people?
I think how our parents maybe raised them. Because like, how do we first know love, right? Is how we see how our parents perceived love, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
How did your parents perceive love?
You know, my dad was, this sounds creepy, but my dad was handsy with my mom. Like,
really?
he was like, yeah, that's my woman. Like, it was like kind of fun to watch growing up.
Yeah.
Like, it never gross, never creepy, but like always touched my mom and would like get up behind her and like, it's kind of, yeah. I actually kind of do that to LeeAnn a little bit. Not like my dad did, but like my dad, that's the way my dad showed love. My mom, I think she only loved me.
You ever see your parents have sex?
Nope. My sister
I smelt it.
Oh, whoa.
It was crazy, dude. I was like coming back from college. It smelled like burnt rubber.
Whoa.
It was crazy, dude. I walked in. I'm like, I know you're having. I was being mean. I'm like, this is probably the only time they have sex, like once every 6 months, you know? I was like, I know you're fucking.
I wonder what's better. I wonder, maybe it's that once in every 6 months is better sex.
Like, has your kids caught you having sex?
They say they have. I don't think they have.
Like, do you last a long time?
Sometimes almost too long.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes almost way too long. Yeah.
Like what? Like, because
if I'm drinking.
You're drinking?
If I'm drinking, it takes forever.
If I'm on blow, I'll last forever.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of like putty, too. I'm just kind of like smushing it in there.
Spackling it in.
It's kind of just like this, like, so it's like two flesh meeting for the first time. You know, like, it's like that, like the dinosaur. What's that old dinosaur cartoon? Or not the old dinosaur, but like, you know, like the dinosaurs, they have their own middle class family life. What was that show?
Snorks?
No, it's like it was like, fuck, I was a kid when the dinosaur.
Fraggle Rock?
What?
Fraggle Rock?
No, it was like these but like, I can't remember. But whatever.
If I can't have an orgasm, LeeAnn kind of looks at me like she's watching her kid try to learn how to ride his bike right when the streetlights are coming on.
What was the most random place y'all fucked? Like
the first time
of the building?
No. Fucked in the green room of the gorge, overlooking the gorge. Like
that sounds hot.
Moved couches and then Bruce was like, "Do you mind if I take this room?" I was like, "It's all yours, buddy."
Hold on, but what about the crew? Did they kind of inhalation? Like you started fucking everywhere?
No, so my bodyguard at the time, Javier, had to follow me everywhere because I had a death threat. I had a death threat that whole tour.
Yeah, death threat?
I've had a lot of them, yeah.
About what?
That's why I also don't like negative comments because some of them get a little scary. But just death threat. I don't know. Just a guy didn't like me. Yeah. Tired of me being around.
I had one like that.
They're so stupid. Don't do them. Just don't kill anybody. I'm not worth it. I'm definitely not worth it. I'm not. You don't want to go down being the guy that killed Bert Kreischer. And you're like, you mean the guy that took his shirt off? That's the guy that upset you? The guy that took his shirt off to do stand-up? That's who's upset you? Who are you going to kill next? Gallagher?
This guy was just a hard-working man.
So LeeAnn goes, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Yeah." So Javier's following me. She pulls me into the bathroom at this stadium. And she just goes, "We're going to fuck." And I was like, hold on. In my head, I'm like, Javier's outside. Like, people need to use this. This is the only bathroom. And we have wild, crazy sex in this bathroom. And then get done and walk out. And Isla walks up to LeeAnn and goes, "Hey, Big J's having sex with Rachel." And LeeAnn goes, "What?" She goes, "Big J and Rachel are having sex." And LeeAnn goes, "How do you know that?" And she goes, Isla goes, "They were just having sex in the bathroom. Javier was standing outside. He told me." I was like, "Good one, LeeAnn."
Dude.
And then what's crazy is, Jay's in a relationship.
You can tell Big J licks pussy for like 60 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, Big J.
He's a woman lover.
And he does it with his
dude.
hands like this.
Yeah, he's in it, dude. He's
him and
Eva, close your ears. Sorry.
So Jay knows it's me and LeeAnn. I tell Jay about that. Jay's in a relationship. Jay calls me one day, and I'm in the car with Isla, and I go, "Isla, it's Big J." She goes, "Put him on speaker." So I put him on speaker. Isla goes, "Jay, I know you had sex with Rachel in the bathroom." And Jay's girlfriend goes, "What the fuck?" And Isla goes, "Oh my God, my bad," hangs up. And I go, "The fuck did you just do?" And then LeeAnn goes, "Isla, that was me and your dad."
LeeAnn said that?
Mm-hmm.
Just like not just staring her right in the eyes. Were you embarrassed when LeeAnn said that?
No. My daughter should know just how I fucking. It's like, no, I.
Babe, I rented this building.
It's queer. It's queer. It's queer. Queer. Did I just say it's queer? Jesus. It's weird how I never really.
You afraid to get like LeeAnn pregnant again?
I would love that.
You should.
Oh, if we could have the Lord inseminate LeeAnn with a new boy, I'll call him Jesus. I don't care if he gets deported.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are we going to talk about your album or what? We should talk about your album.
Oh, we don't have to.
This is what I love doing a podcast with you.
We're friends.
When are you here with LeeAnn tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
2, but I'm hanging. I got nothing to do. Like, also no pressure. I know you don't get a lot of days off, But I love it just be your friend where we're not working and we could just fucking giggle and fucking.
Let's talk about the album for a second before we go.
Okay.
You got Billy Strings.
I got Billy
You
Strings.
got Mike Gordon from Fish.
Gordon.
You got G Love.
Prop Cause. I have
Eric Krasno. Daniel Donato. Steve Poltz.
Yeah.
You produce this all yourself?
I did the whole record.
For real? It's pretty fucking amazing.
Man, it's my first time. I took my time.
Yeah.
I took my time on this record. It's like, this is my 11th record, man.
Couple musicians that I asked to play at my funeral. My funeral's going to be so fucking awesome. I can wait for it. But I was about to say, I can't wait. I'm not going to be there. I hope I'm there. I hope I'm there in spirit, and I'm going to haunt it. You'll have microphone problems. You'll be like, grunk, grunk, and you'll be like, oh shit, he's here. But dude, I mean, congratulations on everything.
I just want to say, and also Bert, thanks for being my friend, bro.
Buddy,
I know you got Jelly Roll, you got all these people.
Hold on, it comes from a real place. I told you that. It's like when we met, it was it's the same thing from Jelly. It's like me and you met the same way Jelly and I met, and it was a real relationship. I don't think any of us were famous at the time, and we were all just like kind of like trying to figure out this business and media and how to put each other over. And it's the reason when I see Jelly, I know he's very, very famous.
Yeah.
And I know that he is wildly talented. I know all those things are real, but I don't hang out with that person. I just hang out with him.
Right.
And it's like when I'm with you, it's not about, it's like when who were we talking to the other day? Maybe it was guys from Goose, or I forget who it was, but your name came up, and I just said, "Yeah, I just know Andy. Really, like I understand. I understand you know him. Yeah. I just know Andy."
And that
sounds so phony, but
it's totally true.
But it sounds phony, but it's like, dude, if you grow up with someone and they be going to play pro baseball and they come home and they act different, you're like, "Yo, what happened to that guy?" Right? Well, that's what I'm saying is the relationship I have. The same one, all my friends that grew up with me, that they know me, that we're all texting about Florida State baseball against OSU this weekend. That they're not talking to, I don't think I'm ever a celebrity really, but like.
They're not talking to the machine, they're talking to Bert.
Yeah, you're talking to me. And so, I mean.
Yeah. And we've always been like that. And like, even this podcast, it's just boys catching up. And like, that's.
Dude.
I needed this, and I don't know if you needed this. I know you've been going through it, but like I'm been going through it. And I just needed a friend to just be a friend.
Dude.
And like, thanks, brother.
I love you to death. And I'm telling you, this new album's awesome, man.
Thanks, bro.
This new album's awesome. And we just got to do more shit together.
100%. That was awesome, dude.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.